Oh yeah! Howdy YouTube. Today we're taking a look at the WWE Mattel Hall of Fame series from my local Kmart. We've got the class of 2015, the Macho Man, the Macho King, Randy Savage. Hands down, he has to be one of my favourite wrestlers of all time. Certainly if you go 80s and 90s, I think he's got to be the best. And I'm a big Goldberg fan as well. So, for me, the Macho Man takes the cake. I recently actually watched the WWE DVD on the Macho Man. It's kind of a really sad story what happened to him. Sort of obsessed with Miss Elizabeth, and she ended up dying of a drug overdose with Lex Luger. And anyway, it's a very sad documentary, and to see sort of what happened with Macho Man, the way he died and everything is a little disappointing and a little sad, but we get a really cool figure from Mattel. It was great to see him go into the Hall of Fame. Again, I started watching, I guess, early 2000s, so I missed Macho Man in his prime. Did get to see bits of pieces of him in WCW with the Macho Madness when my cousins were watching wrestling. I do remember playing as him once on my Nintendo 64 in the WCW video game. That was good fun. I had no idea what I was doing, but it was a good game. And seeing him a little bit in TNA as well. Highlight for me as a kid that I remember is Buzzsaw in Spider-Man, a great cameo movie appearance. A really cool character. I think one of the best. Check out the DVD documentary that WWE did on him a little while ago. Might have been a year ago or so now. In terms of packaging, comes in the standard WWE Mattel Hall of Fame packaging. Looks really nice. Definitely stands out to the average WWE figure that normally has the red and black thing going on. As you can see, Hall of Fame. Nice shot of the Macho King there. Look at him. Styling and profiling. I dig it. On the back, nice shot of Macho Man. There is a big read-up on the back. I will hold it there for a little bit. If you guys want to read it, you can pause the video and check it out for yourself. But a very nice looking figure, one I'm very keen to get opened up. The other figures in the set, we've got the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, and the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. They did have both of those there. The Ted DiBiase face scan I was not a fan of, so I gave that a miss. And Jimmy Hart I'm not a big fan of, so I skipped on that one. But both are cool looking figures. With that, let's get the Macho King opened up. Alright, and here we have the Macho King opened up and out of packaging. A really cool looking figure. It is basically the same as most of the other Macho Man figures that we've gotten, in the sense that the face scan is the same, but he comes with that unique attire. I love it. I think it looks great. It's very 80s, early 90s. I think he pulls it off well. I rate the sunglasses as well. I have no clue how he sees out of those. He does come with his Macho King scepter and his Macho crown, which is removable, and Macho sunglasses, which are also removable. There we go, a very intense. Actually, I'll bring it forward. That I thought it was the same face scan. It's not. It's a little bit different, and I will bring in some other Macho Man figures in a moment, but a much more intense looking Macho Man, actually. I think they did really well on the face scan. One of the things I like about the Macho Man figure, listening to interviews with the lead designer of the Mattel figures, I forget his name, is that they did actually get to work with Macho Man on the figures before he passed away, and that's something I really like, because it's kind of like the last memory of him, and carries on his legacy and so forth. So I'm really happy that the current Mattel figures got to work with him on doing them, because they are very accurate and they're bringing out some good designs. Taking a look at the back, hopefully you guys can see that there is really nice detail on the hair. I think Mattel nailed that. Not a lot on the back of the tights or anything like that. The back of the boots does look quite cool. And then the design at the front as well. One thing I'm excited for, they're releasing a figure sometime soon. They unveiled it at the San Diego Comic-Con, and then again at the Las Vegas Toy Fair from memory. They're bringing out the Macho Madness WCW Macho Man with the black attire and everything. I'm really excited to get my hands on that figure. It looks pretty cool. In terms of this one, ball-jointed head, ball-jointed arms, swivel in the bicep, bend at the elbow, swivel in the wrist, ab crunch, swivel waist, swivel in the legs, swivel in the thigh, double bend at the knee, swivel in the boot, and swivel in the ankle. So your standard range of elite articulation. And here we've got the Macho King with some of the other Randy Savage figures that have been released. I'm a big fan of the Elite 38, the WCW Macho Man. That is a cool looking figure. I love the Macho hat as well. They've released quite a few Macho Man figures. These are probably my top 3. The Defining Moments, or the one with all the entrance gear, that is a really nice looking figure as well. I'm just not a fan of that blue or white deco. I prefer some of the other crazier ones. The Macho Madness NWO figure is a very rare figure, the Ringside Collectibles exclusive, and that figure is pretty sick. I don't know, I'm probably going to have to go with the WCW Macho Man as the best out of the 3. Certainly the NWO Ringside Collectibles exclusive is rarer. Definitely this one I think has the best face scan of them. But there's something about that WCW deco that I'm really rating. So a really cool figure. If you can find this guy, he is available at local Kmart stores. He's about $30. I think he's well worth the money. A really cool looking figure. One of the all-time greatest wrestlers. And if you've liked this video, make sure you let me know in the comments below with an "Oh yeah!" And I'll see you guys soon with more reviews.